In Chapter 22 of The Scarlet Letter, titled The Procession, the events of Election Day in Boston proceed. The chapter begins with a description of the pomp and grandeur of the celebrations. The central event of the day is a procession leading from the town's church to the town hall, where the citizens congregate and the newly elected officials will preside. The protagonist of the story, Hester Prynne, has also come to see the parade. For all her exile and scandal, Hester is still one of the town's own people. She holds a position in the vision of the public, reflected in the construction of a local myth surrounding the scarlet A she wears. These tales, varying from the grotesque to the supernatural, are a testament to her unique gift for keeping the public conscious of her. Hester's daughter, Pearl, who is often described as an elf child throughout the novel, has a special position in this grand spectacle as well. She fascinates the soldiers and sailors and draws curious glances from the people and officials in the procession for her remarkable beauty and enchanting demeanor. Hester notices that Reverend Arthur Dimmesdale looks pale and fragile, leaning heavily on the shoulder of another official. He is much weaker compared to when Hester last saw him. His transformation worries her, and she feels a sudden pang of empathy at the sight of his weakness. One of the officials tells Hester that the town's leaders are considering letting her remove her scarlet letter since she has lived an upright and humble life for 7 years. Hester doesn't give much thought to this and says that she will wear the letter for the rest of her life, and only God can decide if it's time for her to remove it. Looking at the Reverend, Hester is troubled by his frail condition, and she meets with her former husband, Roger Chillingworth. She implores him to prevent the town from killing Dimmesdale. Chillingworth, the true villainous character of the story, admits his role in tormenting Dimmesdale, but claims the town folk are going to kill the minister. He also implies that since the Reverend is his, death wouldn't free Dimmesdale from his clutches. The chapter ends with Pearl being sent by Hester to call Dimmesdale towards them, and the holiday's conclusion with a sermon by Dimmesdale.